Hey, good morning everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss Pre-Market Report for Tuesday, December 12th, 2017. I'm Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. We continue to see upward trending behavior. Prices in the previous session had a pretty quiet day for the most part. Got a little bit of a pop higher and closed on highs. Continues to hold within the overall framework, remains above the major LVN here. Again, prices continue trending up. And very difficult to sell a dull market, especially as we get closer and closer to the end of the year here as prices just continue to try and drift higher. Again, remember, as a reminder, tomorrow we will have the FOMC statement and the Fed interest rate decision. So the markets could go quiet heading into that event also, but still in upward bias right now. No real clear entry or exit type of opportunities right now. Just trending behavior, looking to defend pullbacks right now. Here's the NQ, very similar in the NQ, held again back towards support, held the area of support here that's been very, very clear, 62.38. Never quite ventured into the LVN. Could still occur, but we're again at the opposite end of the range. Remember, we have kind of an expanding range here. It wouldn't be out of the question for this thing to come up, push to new highs, and then come right back down into the LVN, and then come right back up. That's not out of the question. That could happen in normal type of market situations. We may not be super normal right now, being that how strong the trend is, but still you have to watch this opposite edge for any signs of rejection, because if so, we could see a swing right back. The trend remains higher, so overall still pushing to the upside. Now, taking a look at gold futures here. You can see gold has been trending downward. It unwound from that tightly coiled range to the downside and still could have more downside price discovery toward 1200 to 1217. Right now trading 1245s. Two-day highs here not breached. Midpoint of the previous session being defended. Overall, what I mentioned before is any failed new highs in this downtrend could be an easy signal for new lows toward 1217 and as low as 1200. With crude oil, this one continues to hold at highs. This one has a very strong trend, has been building at highs in this energy building phase and could release another round of strength here. Again, I mentioned before, as long as price remains above 54.85 to 55, that LVN right there, the overall uptrending behavior remains intact. It's breaking below this level and failing to get back above it, which would suggest more weakness. But right now, we're building energy. The higher lows here have continued to be defended, and this thing still, while it's in the range, at some point could unravel and see upward expansion. So right now, still moving up toward recent highs, but we could still stay in the range before expansion occurs. All right, that's it for now. Let's see how this thing plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck and trade well.